The Plague of Athens, 430 BCE. The Plague of Athens struck during the Peloponnesian War, a conflict between Athens and Sparta. Lasting for 5 years, it killed an estimated 75,000 to 100,000 people, including the Athenian leader Pericles. Historians believe it was caused by typhus, typhoid fever, or even Ebola, though its exact nature remains debated. The disease spread rapidly due to overcrowding in Athens, as people sought refuge behind the city walls during the Spartan invasion. The plague caused widespread panic, social breakdown, and a significant decline in Athenian military and political power, ultimately contributing to their defeat in the war. The Antonine Plague, 165 to 180 CE. The Antonine Plague, also known as the Plague of Galen, ravaged the Roman Empire during the reign of Marcus Aurelius. Likely caused by smallpox or measles, it was brought back by Roman soldiers returning from campaigns in the Near East. The plague killed an estimated 5 million people, including Marcus Aurelius himself. It severely weakened the Roman military, disrupted trade, and caused economic decline. The Antonine Plague is considered one of the factors that led to the eventual decline of the Roman Empire. The Plague of Cyprian, 250 to 271 CE, named after Saint Cyprian, a bishop who documented the disease, the Plague of Cyprian struck the Roman Empire during a period of political and economic instability. Its exact cause is unknown, but it may have been a form of smallpox or measles. The plague caused widespread death, with some cities losing a significant portion of their population. It exacerbated the empire's crisis of the 3rd century, leading to further social and economic collapse. The Plague of Justinian, 541 to 549 CE. The Plague of Justinian was the first recorded pandemic of bubonic plague, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis. It began in the Byzantine Empire and spread across Europe, Asia, and North Africa, killing an estimated 25 to 50 million people, nearly half of Europe's population at the time. The plague caused widespread famine, economic collapse, and social unrest. It also weakened the Byzantine Empire, preventing Emperor Justinian from fully restoring the Roman Empire's former glory. The Japanese Smallpox Epidemic, 735 to 737 CE. Smallpox arrived in Japan via trade routes from the Asian mainland, causing one of the deadliest epidemics in Japanese history. The disease killed an estimated 30% of the population, including many members of the ruling class. The epidemic had profound social and political consequences, including the rise of Buddhism as a response to the crisis. It also led to the establishment of early public health measures in Japan. The Black Death, 1347 to 1351. The Black Death is the most infamous plague in history, killing an estimated 75 to 200 million people, 30 to 60% of Europe's population. Caused by the Yersinia pestis bacterium, it spread via fleas on rats and through trade routes. The pandemic caused massive social and economic upheaval, including labor shortages, the collapse of feudalism, and widespread persecution of minority groups like Jews. The Black Death also led to significant cultural changes, including a focus on mortality in art and literature. The Cocoliztli Epidemic, 1545 to 1548. The Cocoliztli Epidemic devastated the indigenous population of Mexico, killing an estimated 5 to 15 million people. The disease, possibly a form of viral hemorrhagic fever, was exacerbated by the social and environmental disruptions caused by Spanish colonization. The epidemic was one of the deadliest in history and played a significant role in the decline of the Aztec civilization. The Great Plague of London, 1665 to 1666. The Great Plague of London was a resurgence of the bubonic plague, killing an estimated 100,000 people, 20% of London's population. Poor sanitation, overcrowding, and the presence of rats and fleas fueled its spread. The plague caused widespread panic, with many fleeing the city. It ended after the Great Fire of London in 1666, which destroyed many of the rat-infested areas. The Third Plague Pandemic, 1855 to 1960. Originating in China, the Third Plague Pandemic was the last major outbreak of bubonic plague. It spread globally, killing 12 to 15 million people. Advances in medicine, including the discovery of the plague's bacterial cause by Alexandre Yersin in 1894, helped control its spread. The pandemic highlighted the importance of international cooperation in public health. The Russian flu, 1889 to 1890. The Russian flu was one of the first modern pandemics, infecting millions worldwide and killing about 1 million people. It was likely caused by a strain of the coronavirus, similar to COVID-19. The pandemic spread rapidly due to increased global travel and trade, highlighting the interconnectedness of the modern world. The Spanish flu, 1918-1919. The Spanish flu was one of the deadliest pandemics in history, infecting 500 million people and killing 50 million worldwide. Caused by the H1N1 virus, it spread rapidly due to troop movements during World War I. The pandemic had a profound impact on global health, leading to advancements in epidemiology and public health. The Asian flu, 1957 to 1958. The Asian flu, caused by the H2N2 virus, killed 1 to 2 million people globally. It highlighted the need for rapid vaccine development and international cooperation in disease control. The pandemic also underscored the importance of global surveillance systems. The Hong Kong flu, 1968 to 1969. The Hong Kong flu, caused by the H3N2 virus, killed 1 to 4 million people worldwide. It was less deadly than the Spanish flu but still had a significant impact on global health. The pandemic led to improvements in vaccine production and distribution. HIV/AIDS pandemic, 1981-present. HIV/AIDS has killed over 40 million people since its discovery. While antiretroviral therapy has turned it into a manageable condition, it remains a major public health challenge, especially in sub-Saharan Africa. The pandemic has had a profound impact on global health, leading to advancements in treatment and prevention. SARS, 2002-2003. Severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, caused by a coronavirus, infected 8,000 people and killed 774. It highlighted the dangers of zoonotic diseases and the need for global cooperation in pandemic response. The outbreak led to improvements in global health surveillance and preparedness. Swine flu, 2009 to 2010. Caused by the H1N1 virus, swine flu infected millions and killed an estimated 150,000 to 575,000 people worldwide. It underscored the importance of global surveillance and rapid vaccine production. The pandemic also highlighted the challenges of managing public health crises in a globalized world. Ebola outbreaks, 1976-present. Ebola virus disease, with a high fatality rate, has caused periodic outbreaks in Africa, the largest being in West Africa, 2014 to 2016, killing over 11,000 people. It underscored the importance of rapid response and containment. The outbreaks have led to advancements in vaccine development and public health infrastructure. Zika virus epidemic, 2015 to 2016. The Zika virus, spread by mosquitoes, caused a global health crisis due to its link to birth defects like microcephaly. It highlighted the risks of vector-borne diseases in a globalized world. The epidemic led to increased research on mosquito control and vaccine development. COVID-19 pandemic, 2019-present. Caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus, COVID-19 has infected hundreds of millions and killed over 7 million people worldwide. It reshaped global economies, healthcare systems, and daily life, emphasizing the need for preparedness and vaccine development. The pandemic also highlighted the importance of global cooperation in public health. Monkeypox outbreak, 2022-present. A global outbreak of monkeypox, a rare viral disease, raised concerns about zoonotic diseases and the need for rapid public health responses. While less deadly than other pandemics, it highlighted the importance of global health vigilance and preparedness.